We talk, but we have never sat to discuss 2022. We discussed 2022, by the way, in 2017. That I can tell you.
And what was the response?
No. 2022 was adequately addressed, and again refer, among other things, to the coalition agreement, which is a public document. And what does it say about 2022 between the coalition parties? ODM was not supposed to field a candidate in 2022. That is public knowledge. That is public knowledge. By the way, under that coalition agreement, this is public knowledge. Yeah, and that I'm free to discuss openly. ODM was not supposed to field a candidate in 2022. You hear them arguing, oh, but that was meant, that assumed that we have already won. That was, no, what argument is that? What argument? That was supposed to be, if we have won, we have not won nothing. Ah, my friend, whom are you trying to deceive? But if William Ruto wants to be a true Democrat, and he feels that he cannot work with President Uhuru Kenyatta, the most honorable thing to do is to resign. In fact, that will give him mileage. In my view, it will give him terrific mileage. But you cannot really besmirch a situation where, you know, first of all, you've been in this whole thing for 8 years as deputy president, 8 years, and then you are jumping up there, coming up and saying what you've been doing is terrible. Then you should also own up. But the most basic principle in a decent democratic contest is, if you feel you are not happy with your boss, honorably resign. Kenyans will remember you for that. And actually then say, I'm doing it from the opposition. I'm now the official position or something. Or join others who are in opposition. Yeah. So at 60 something, my friend, if I don't run now, when do you expect I will run? Because some people can come and say, oh, okay, Steve, support Raila Odinga. Okay? Support Raila Odinga for the third time. Yeah, atafanya tu one term. I've heard this story before. I've heard this story before.
So you don't see any person convincing you to support Raila Odinga?
No. If there is somebody willing to do so, to try that route, they should start over saying, Steve, would you consider going home? That's an option. But if I am listening to this country, this is the time. This is the moment of reckoning. And by the way, we ran once in 2007. Don't forget. We know the game. We know our country. All right? So I'm going to ask everybody, including my brother Raila, to support me. Hakuna mchezo. If you want us now to save and bring into effect the vision of NASA, the vision of a country that is proud, standing strong among the community of nations, this is the only time. This is the time to move on. And brother Steve, tuko pamoja.